It was a typical uneventful Tuesday afternoon, and I was sitting in English class doodling in the margins of my notebook as Mr. Thompson droned on and on about Shakespeare. Suddenly, I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turned to see my long-time crush, Tyler, leaning in close.
Hey, Peach. I was wondering if you'd want to come to the movies with me this weekend. My treat.
My heart skipped a beat. I'd always had a huge crush on Tyler, ever since we were in kindergarten and he asked to borrow my pink crayon. I had since dreamt of the day he would ask me out, hoping he felt the same way about me as I did about him. And here he was, finally asking me out on a date. Yes! Yes, I'd love to. Thank you. As the day of the date drew nearer and nearer, I found myself getting increasingly nervous. I had never been on a proper date before and wasn't quite sure what to expect. I knew I wanted to look my best, so I tore through my closet to try and find the perfect outfit. Hours went by and I must have tried on 100 different looks before I finally found the perfect outfit. A cute pink dress. I spent the rest of the week in a blur of excitement and anticipation. I couldn't concentrate in school, and my friends noticed that something was up.
Okay, what's going on with you? You've been acting really weird all week.
Oh, it's nothing. I tried to play it cool.
Come on, you can tell me. Is it a boy?
Okay, fine. It's Tyler. He asked me out on a date.
Tyler? As in Tyler from our English class, Tyler?
Yeah, we're going to the movies tomorrow night.
Oh my gosh, Peach, that's so amazing. You have to tell me everything. What are you gonna wear? What are you gonna talk about?
I laughed, feeling a sense of relief wash over me. I was glad to have someone to share the excitement with. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it all out. I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous, just be yourself. I'm sure it'll be great.
I hope that Emma was right. I couldn't wait for the date to arrive. Finally, Friday evening rolled around. I stood in front of the mirror, fixing my hair and topping up my lip gloss. I gave my outfit one last look before leaving to ensure I hadn't spilt anything on it while I was getting ready. Everything looked perfect. Okay, Peach. Deep breath. You've got this. Just be yourself and have fun. But despite my pep talk, my nerves were still on edge. I had never been on a proper date before, and I wasn't quite sure what to expect. He was waiting for me in his car, a sleek black Mustang that I had always secretly admired.
Hey, Peach. You look beautiful.
I felt my cheeks start to flush. Thank you. You look pretty handsome yourself.
Well, I'm glad you think so. I was hoping you'd say yes when I asked you out.
My heart skipped a beat. He had been hoping I would say yes? That meant he had to have feelings for me too. The drive to the movie theatre was a blur of excitement and nervous chatter. I couldn't believe that I was actually on a date with Tyler. I was determined to make the most of it. We arrived at the theatre just as the sun was setting, and Tyler bought tickets to see the latest superhero movie. I was a little hesitant at first. I'd never been a big fan of superhero movies, but I didn't want to seem difficult, so I just went along with it. To my surprise, I actually ended up really enjoying the movie. Tyler was so sweet. He could tell I wasn't really able to keep up with the movie, having not followed the franchise before, so he began explaining the various plot points and characters to me as the movie went along. And even though I wasn't a huge fan of the genre, I found myself having a really great time. After the movie was over, Tyler suggested we grab some dinner at a nearby pizzeria. I eagerly agreed, and we made our way to the restaurant, chatting and laughing the whole way. The pizzeria was packed, but we managed to snag a small table in the corner. We ordered a large pepperoni pizza and a couple of sodas, and settled in to enjoy our meal.
So, Peach, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I love to read, and I'm really into music. I play the guitar, and I love going to concerts.
That's cool. I play the drums. I'm in a band with some of my friends.
A drummer too? I was officially in love. Really? That's so cool. What kind of music do you play?
We mostly play rock and punk, but we're always experimenting with different sounds and styles. It's a lot of fun.
I'd love to hear you guys sometime. I bet you're really good.
Thanks. We've been together for a few years now. We played some pretty cool gigs. We even recorded an EP last year.
Wow, that's really impressive. I'd love to check it out sometime.
Well, if you're interested, I can send you a link to our band's website. You can listen to our music and check out our upcoming shows.
I'd love that. Thank you. As we continued to talk and laugh, I couldn't believe how well the evening was going. I was having such a great time with Tyler, and I couldn't wait to see where things would go with us after the date. After we finished our pizza, Tyler suggested we go for a walk along the nearby boardwalk. I agreed, and we spent the rest of the evening strolling along the water's edge, enjoying each other's company. I'm having such a good night, Tyler. If I'm being honest, I was pretty nervous about tonight, but it's turned out to be amazing.
I'm glad you're having a good time. I was a little nervous too, to be honest. I've had my eye on you for a while, and I was hoping this date would go well.
My heart fluttered at Tyler's words. He had his eye on me? That was more than I could have ever hoped for. I'm glad it's going well too. I think Mr. Thompson would actually be proud of us for paying attention in English class for once.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe we should go on a date every time he starts talking about Shakespeare.
I'm definitely up for that. This has been such a great night, Tyler. I hope we could do it again sometime. I felt my heart filled with warmth. I couldn't believe how well the evening had gone, and I was already looking forward to the next date. As we walked along the boardwalk, hand in hand, I knew that this was the start of something special. As the night drew to a close, I found myself thinking that this might just be the best night of my life. I couldn't believe how much fun we had, and I couldn't wait to see where things would go with Tyler. As we drove back to the house, Tyler pulled over to the side of the road.
I had a really great time tonight, Peach. I hope you did too.
I smiled at him. I had a fantastic time, Tyler. Thank you for asking me out. Tyler leaned in and gave me a hug. My heart skipped a beat as I wrapped my arms around him. As we pulled apart, I knew that this was the start of something special. I couldn't wait to see where things would go with Tyler, and I was grateful for the chance to spend an unforgettable evening with the boy of my dreams.